something where
Midman covers a lot of room, but not every like space on the screen. And we are seeing the Falco from Ewok.
This is, I don't know what stage we're going to see. We're going to
small
see
battlefield. And Ewok picking Escape from the City. Definitely a banger, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. Where's the Shadow the Hedgehog music? Where's I Am All of Me?
Oh, boy.
That game is hilarious. But honestly, as we looked away for the match,
wow,
that's a stock
that
taken
wasn't
from
even 20
Emblasteon.
seconds. Emblasteon just getting him off stage. Like it was just like like that. Like,
And Ewok clearly shaking. He took a second on that angel platform to go, what just happened?
Yeah, I think he lost his jump earlier there, but right now he's trying to fire back, trying to get some good. Ooh, I love the side B. Putting him in a tech situation, he's trying to cover every single option there.
No, like, when you're Falco, right, in a lot of matchups, a lot of people don't think side B is like a good option. Yeah. No. If you jump side B, that move is fast. Yep. You can catch some people being in the air or catching some people like not shielding on the ground. It's a very solid burst option.
Just like ground side B, it's such a good advantage option. Like if they're in a tech situation where they're just like slightly off the ground, you just hit them and just combo into back air, whatever.
Oh no, like Falco is one of those characters where he's got a lot good, but then he has a lot bad.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Very bad recovery. Nothing like abusable like in neutral he really has. He just has to outplay you, I think.
I feel like the problem comes down to the fact that his recovery isn't like horrible, right? But it's in a game where we see a lot of recoveries that are basically just like, I make it back.
Sora?
Not just Sora, but like most of the time here, you just, I make it back. Like, and timing, like you have to mix up a lot as Falco. And Emblasteon, however, though, might be blind to me, or he's just the G at this matchup, making this look pretty easy.
I will say, if this is indeed a bad matchup for Midman, I don't really know if like matches that well.
I don't think most of us do.
I imagine just Emblasteon just knows how to play it just because of that.
Yeah, I also am not seeing Ewok, and this is a big problem I've noticed with Falco for a while. Even when we played, right, Falco is in that matchup, blastering is very effective sometimes.
Yeah.
We're not seeing Blaster at all. We're seeing even bringing the pain to Midman.
He's playing Falco like it is Luigi, and I did mention they have similar playstyles, but you just want to stand back a bit more as Falco, I think.
Yeah, because you don't have like Falco's burst range is because you've got side B and you've got dash attack, right? But when his aerials,
he doesn't really have anything like really quick like Luigi does. Like Luigi has just like a bunch of buttons, like literally like all of his goes are like faster than frame A. While Falco is like doesn't really have as fast as it is. But right now, it is last game. I mean, not last game, last game right now. Ewok bringing it back.
Ooh. Yeah, like right there, like I understand he wants to out, but that dash probably should have been a side. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, he's hearing my request. I'm psychokinetically.
Really good stuff to Ewok getting out of just
Ooh, get sniped.
And as I was saying, Niven just covers like stage and ledge really well. It's just so much space, so like very little. What's the word I'm looking for? Just so like there's just a hitbox out for one time.
It's safe.
Yeah.
It's safe. It's active and it's oppressive.
Yeah. What do you do?
Just the Midman's over here like, all right, I'll just press this. Yeah, it worked. Cool.
It's like one of those characters like Belmont. You're just on the ledge for like, man, what do I do? You just gotta wait for the mess.
Yeah, Midman's fire dragon's kind of like Snake Nikita sometimes. You're just like, okay, well, there's no reason not to press this right now.
Even like lower percents, he could just kill just by sheer, like, oh, you're this far off
stage.
You're this far off stage, I'm just going to kill you.
Yep. Now, game one, though, as I always like to say, it's game one.
Yeah.
We're the game starters. Where the doubt and adaptation happens.
Ewok right it back, same stage, same music. I imagine, like, that was a really close
Boom.
game.
This is what I wanted to see.
This
is the thing. It's Ethan. Unfortunately, though, once again, didn't stick to the plan. And because of that, Emblasteon, understanding that these chances are very rare, he needs to make them as lucrative as possible.
Yeah. Something a lot of aggressive players like myself or Ewok, or just like any like close combat characters, like we'll try to play patient for a while, and then as soon as like we see just like Cypher's opening, we don't know what a patient is. We don't know
because it's in your blood. You know, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's an in.
Holding forward.
Holding W? Let's go. Nah. But that's the thing that makes watching aggressive players, even patient players, just all kinds of players around the spectrum, is just how they take advantage of the littlest of openings. And Emblasteon is making every hit count. Meanwhile, Ewok's having to play catch up pretty much every stock.
goes deep off stage, but it's really, I wouldn't say it's hard, but like it's really tricky to just edge guard tether character. It requires such a different like frame of mind compared to like most of the recoveries in the game. You have to like strike such a specific spot off stage just to take your stock.
You see the other thing about this matchup that, here we go. I was about to.
SD, very unfortunate.
No, that always just makes me so sad, dude, to see. It's just never. I don't think there's anybody in the world that feels good watching someone SD.
Maybe Emblasteon, but who knows?
I don't know. Even when I'm in mid-set, when I see someone SD, I'm just like, oh, I feel bad about this. If I win, I'm like, I kind of feel a little like not as good,
or
you know?
just like, you know, you win, but like the opponent buffered something they weren't trying to do. Stuff like that is always unfortunate, but Ewok can make a comeback here if he just manages to play patient and just get the different things he wants. Like right
and now we're seeing something devilish. Unfortunately, dropping the full advantage state.
Is that forward air out?
I think he was.
Wow.
That should show how I don't know if you can though. It looked like it was.
He seemed really far out, and I think Ewok tried to get the grab there. I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't drifting all the way forward.
And maybe it was bad. Like Ewok was drifting back. Emblasteon was DIing out. It's just tricky to tell.
Yeah.
Especially considering the fact that not like you can SDI in this game, obviously, but there's not a lot of things you can SDI.
Yeah, there is a. I don't know how framed it over there. There's an SDI factor, I guess. So like a lot of moves have. Some moves have it.
There we go.
There we go.
I will say though, against Min, oh no, this could be it. This is a character where, when I've often said a lot of the time, is even if you're at 100 in this game on last stock situation, it's still even. Against certain characters though, Min being one of them, that doesn't really go into effect because Min can just really spew you through an edge guard. Also that down.
Yeah, that was the weirdest down touch I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a.
But
that
it
was
works.
a call out.
It works.
He hit him back hit too, so there was no way he was going to.
Yeah.
It was forward hit, maybe going that way. There was maybe a chance, but
yeah, but he would have been off stage. Would have just reset the situation.
That's the thing, right? Min holds the lead so well.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you have to play her game the way she wants it, oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Character is scary.
Looks like Ewok is going back to the small battlefield. Another Sonic music counter pick. He really just needs to like take a deep breath for a sec. I'm really hoping he just waits a bit like right now, and he seems to be doing that a little bit. Just really composed. Rethink his game plan against Min. He can, like Falco is a character that can just explode stuff, so if he's able to just consistently win neutral, he shouldn't be able to lose. But he just has to like just play better in neutral, play more patient.
No, this definitely, like, okay, this is already a change of pace because, oh no, Emblasteon just might prove me wrong once again. Oh no, got really greedy with trying to call out his drift there with the really weird upbeat, like, down air, I think that was.
Yeah. Right, we're seeing a complete change of pace from the last
That
two
is
games.
what I've been wanting to see from Ewok, is against Min's tether, as Falco, you just say, I'm going to jump, any aerial, spin the wheel. Because of how long they're active and how tethers work in this game, he has to go into them.
Yeah,
and Min's range is a lot less big than others.
Yeah, you have to throw out a constant hitbox, and luckily, Falco has a lot of those. Fair, and oh my god, he is just
looking like a Mario combo right there, bro. How many uppers?
Honestly, if you think about it, Falco's basically Mario character. All the Mario characters got ridiculous combos like Mario, Luigi, Wario, Peach. I guess Bowser Jr.
I'm not gonna lie, I just think Falco looks clean.
Yeah, Falco is fun to watch. People complain about, you know, up tilt spam the character, but it's satisfying.
Every move he does, it's got so much style in it. The up air, he's like spinning, up tilt, he's like waving up.
He's got the time, and he gets it with another rising there. Really, now he's showing
the
why this matchup, why it could be bad. And I'm starting to see the confidence and just really good.
Okay, Ethan, stop.
Okay, stop. No. He can still make a comeback. Min.
I like the attempt there, but also just kill him.
Min doesn't have a lot of combos, but I think Emblasteon has the capability of making a comeback, but it's hard.
At this point in the match, dude, you're gonna need to rely on him.
Yeah.
It comes down to the fact, especially against players like Ewok or other players around his caliber, right? You're not not gonna be able to reverse a situation when there's two ducks up on you.
Very. That has not seemed like the same player as this last two games.
I really think it was just Min is one of those characters where a lot of people have a hard time fully adjusting to. I mean, she literally doesn't play like any other character in the game.
Yeah.
She plays like just a true honest stoner, just keep you out the entire time.
She is the Dulcin of this game.
Yeah, she's Dhalsim Guile.
Because like all the zoners in this game are projectile zoners.
Yeah.
There's no like zone zoner.
She's Dhalsim, like you ever played Guilty Gear? Kind of like Nagaryuki a little bit, like keeping you out. But
Yeah.
Nagaryuki obviously goes like hard.
Yeah, do you think about like zoners in other fighting games? Like you think like Axel, like which is long hitbox.
Yeah,
not, like,
Axel's a better
projectiles.
example
Or like
as well.
Phonon in Eunice. Just, a lot of it's just long hitbox. And
Hello,
Mimic
we
just,
play fighting games.
Yeah. Mimic got long hitbox.
Half the people are gonna be like, who's Phonon and who is Axel?
I mean, there's a lot of Smash players who play against it here. Takes a stride.
Dude, I'm a dirty Axel Soul player. I'm such a scumbag.
You know what I'm all about? Potemkin Buster.
Oh my god. Literally, the Potemkin Axel matchup is the funniest thing. It is just Axel standing in the air.
Yeah. FD.
Was
What the
Ethan,
heck was that?
I love you. That's the kind of stuff I do. Just
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
FD is a interesting pick. I actually don't know how Mimic would do against on the stage. I know Falco loses some platform conversions, but
Ooh, double
who
backhand.
needs platforms when you're just Falco?
Who needs platforms when you're this stylish as our boy Falco Lombardi? Now, once again, as you said before, this is a different Ewok. Like, this is... Before, we were over here counting him out. Like, oh, well, if he can't adapt, but he's definitely putting in work now.
If you can win more neutral more times with Falco, every match is free. It's just like that with every explosive character. Just like that with Mario, Luigi, Peach, just all these explosive characters. Their one like main flaw is just that they have like a not bad, but just mediocre neutral. But if they're able to outplay more, they will just win. They're so fast.
No, that's at least with like I think that's true with Falco and less so with Wario. I think Wario's a character where his neutral isn't though. It's pretty good overall. But Emblasteon was able to actually find the stop there. But Ewok not being a slouch, saying, okay, whatever, we'll bring it back to you.
Yeah, it's a little funny little kill there. You know what? All Ewok did there was just throw hot back there twice.
Bonk.
Bonk.
That, in my opinion, that's the noise I imagine whenever I hear a bonk back here. Not people being like, nice back. I just hear bonk.
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 Yeah, right now, Emblasteon's going for a lot of grabs, even though Ewok's like staying in the air most of the time. Really interesting choice.
That pivot reached. I think Emblasteon must have moved forward because there's no way how the pivot grab is that big.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows how pivots are? You see Greninjas? Damn.
Yeah, right now we're seeing something similar to the last game, but not as solid.
Ooh, catching the read on the roll there. Emblasteon is panicking. I'm gonna be real. He's panicking a lot. And Ewok is taking a huge advantage over that. He's like, all right, he's going to panic. I'll just keep covering the defensive option then.
It doesn't seem completely hopeless for Emblasteon, though. It's still closer than it was, like, entirety of last game. So he still has a chance, but bonk.
Bonk.
Unless you get bonked, then what do you do?
All right, the new thing will just be saying bonk. But that's... Honestly, even against Min, like, this is a point where I would still be scared, right? Because if he gets a throw here, and Ewok, understanding that, knows, all right, I'm just going to play back now.
Yeah, though I will say, I think Emblasteon is maybe not flustered, but just a little bit annoyed, right? He's pressing a lot of buttons just now in neutral, but, like, right now, he does have advantage. So maybe one of them will work out, just one thing will hit.
No, this is... The thing is, a lot of people hate seeing characters like Min. They hate seeing characters that are like hard zoners, but me, I love watching people like break the zone. I think it's something a lot more intricate than seeing two people rush in a lot of times.
I think it's interesting to watch just because it feels like a different game. And, doesn't reach.
Yeah, that's the thing about Min's up. It's a little not very good at snagging the ledge sometimes.
Yeah, looking a lot like Brawl all of our up. If you've never seen that, it's just
I've seen it, and oh my god, Brawl is a funny game.
Funny game. But right now,
Falco chain grab and Brawl.
Falco in every game except actually kind of Smash Bros. He just combos harder.
I didn't know what I'm gonna be real. I forgot he was even in Smash 4 until you brought that up. I've never even seen a Falco played.
Yeah, he was on the lower end in that game, but there were some good Falcos that like made him work. You had like the main drawback of like Falco in that game, like his combo move, like in Melee Shine, Brawl, down throw. In Smash 4 it was up air. He had like a Mario up air.
Really?
So
That's interesting.
This game,
That's the one move I would never expect from a Falco. Like, to me, Falco's those down airs. He's the up throws.
Yeah.
But that's probably because of
All
Melee,
about the
obviously.
And Emblasteon going to Hall of Bastion.
Ooh.
This is an interesting pick, I think.
Getting the grab. Another thing I forgot to mention about this matchup as well is that due to Min Min having a subpar out of shield option mostly, is Phantasma, or just Falco Bird or whatever the side B is called, is very good on shield.
Yeah. Does she really have any things? Oh, that
no.
really.
Oh, Emblasteon. Mate, you still
just
got this.
outside of reach for that Akuda snap. Just really unfortunate. But right now, Ewok is coming in clutch this game. A lot like these last few games, Ewok has just been able to just win neutral more and just keep himself like.
I really think it was a matter of just fully adapting to the matchup because, you know, when you don't play against a character a lot, this is why I love best of 5 a lot more than best of 3. Best of 5 really allows you to actually be like, okay, I understand now. Best of 3, you always, every time you get like 2-0'd by a character you're not familiar with, you're like, please don't let it be a 3-stock, my boys.
If we get 2-3 stocks coming from the
Alright, there we go.
Insane.
Honestly, I think Emblasteon can still pull through here because Ewok might be feeling a little anxious.
Though he is on his potentially his last stock in this entire tournament, and with Terra in the background.
Ayo. I do like his design. I haven't played the game he's from though.
Anyways.
You can judge me later.
It's okay. There's a funny Kingdom Hearts story. Anyways, Ewok is really wow.
Ethan Parker.
Reverse 3-0 potentially.
Yeah,
maybe?
That's what this is gonna be. With that backer, that's a dead min. Never mind.
I don't want to call it early. Emblasteon can still. I think he can still do it, but he just has to.
He has to be very, very precise.
Yeah.
More so than just.
Oh.
No.
Doesn't get the last hit. Like right here, if Vivid has the ball arm, she can just kill Sox really early. But it's really hard right now. Ewok is just playing neutral so well. Just staying back, pressing laser, going in when he doesn't, like, just not mashing, like holding forward. He's just doing it when he has to.
Honestly, if he can take this stock, I have actually faith that he can do some min BS.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen, like we see a back row, like, oof.
Back throw at 0, and then into the...
With full rage, that's something we could see.
Yeah. Who knows?
Honestly, it's getting more and more likely every time he doesn't get die.
Right now, we're seeing a lot of neutral, though. These two are just, like, not committing at all. They know it is a tight set.
Ewok understands, and Emblasteon understands that this stock could decide the game.
Last stock for both these players in this tournament.
Oh, the snipe with the
And
down
just-
tilt, an amazing play.
And it wasn't even like some crazy like read or anything. He just ran up down tilt.
He ran out down tilt, knew he was trying to catch the landing. No, that wasn't caught the landing.
Yeah.
And that's like the really shaky thing when you're that high percent and your opponent just gets off the angel platform. You're panicking. You're like, oh god, he's in. I can't handle.
There's no correct option to do like while you're waiting for that angel platform. Well, the other person, I mean.
It really comes down to how good are you at guessing, how good they will be at guessing you.
Yeah.
Or unless you're Snake, when you just, you know, throw grenade upwards and go to ledge and chill. I cheat.
Yep.
I think there's definitely a few other characters. Pika cheats.
Pika
Pika just is like, oh.
Any character with just
Angel
like some
Bastard?
absurd like burst aerial movement, like think like Diddy Monkey Flip or like.
I think, but Monkey Flip is a lot easier to call out than Quick Attack and like.
Yo, but like I'm just saying, like they have more options for
Oh,
just simply